Hi everybody, it's me, Teddy's Easy Recipe, and today I'm doing a Minnie Mouse topper, cake topper. So I'm going to show you what all you need so we can get started here. You need your smoother, of course. I have shortening for the ears, your cutter. I have the fondant for gum paste for the hat and everything. And I got paste. I have my 2 brushes. And I have water. And I have glue, but I'm not going to use the glue. I'm going to use water because I like the way water works better. This stuff is so expensive. $7.98. You're saving yourself $7 by just using water, unless it's a hard project. But anyways, and then I have my topper. So I just want to show you, I did make one ear already. This is one of the Minnie Mouse ears. This is how fat you want it. Whoops. This is how thick and round you want it. And we are going to do the other one since I already, my nose itches. Since we already did one, we are going to do the other one. I'm going to show you. You want to make sure you get it real nice and soft. As you can see, it's nice and soft. You don't want no lines in the ears. Then, of course, I forgot to mention rolling pin, but as we all know, you need a rolling pin to roll anything out. Now, if you notice, these are about the same. So, we're going to use the cutter, cut it up. You want to pick it up and you want to rub your fingers on the bottom so you're not leaving all the red rough edges. And as you can see, it fell out. And here is our other ear. As you can see, you can't really see them. They're both the same size. So hard to do it when you don't have someone holding your camera. I'm going to see if my granddaughter will take a minute and hold the camera for me. So you want to take your brush and you want to brush around because it knocks off any edges that are I rolled it so we can get okay. And of course, we're going to take our little, let me move this up, maybe you can, there we go. You want to stick this in here. Let's see which one's going to be my bottom. We want to smooth as we can get for the top. So, you want to twist it in there. You want to keep your hand on it. You can feel it going in. So you kind of know, have an idea where the, okay. As you see, these are our ears. Okay. We're going to put them to the side. And then we're going to do the bottom part. I'm going to take a second out and wrap this because you want to make sure gum paste dries kind of fast. And you want to reuse it for something else. You never know. I hope you got it on that first one. The first ear I did before I turned the camera on. And now we are going to do the bottom, which again, you don't want the bottom to be You don't want the bottom to be really thin. You want it kind of thick, not real thick, but you do want to get it thick. But I will show you in a minute. This is a very messed up video. And I'm not going to start it over, because sometimes I do. And you want to get it about this thick. That's about 2/3. You want to get it thick. You want to make sure it's thick. And I always brush off hands. We're going to see. I'm going to get it up just a little more. Just a little more. So we're going to put that to the side there. Here's our shortening. You want to brush off any loose parts you have on there, which I've noticed I do have. A, there. I did have a piece, big piece sitting there. And you're going to take some shortening and you're going to rub it all over. Hey Mila, how it's going? You're going to make sure you got your shortening all up and it's all covered. You want to rub it in real good. It's hard to get, but I'm getting it. Okay, you want to get it in there. There's a loose piece. Okay. There. You got shortening all in it. And you want to lay it on top of your cake topper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off some of the outside that I really don't need. I'll show you in a minute. We're going to put them there for a minute. I'm going to have to put a piece of wax paper there, and there we go. Okay, this should be a lot easier. There we go. Oof, gonna kiss a fool. My nose is itching. This part, what I'm doing is it's really simple. We're just cutting off some of the edges that we don't need. Put these right here. Okay. So I'm gonna show. Oh, maybe I better use this. There we go. I don't want to make this a long video, so I'm going to pause it for a minute, try to get it just even around the edges, and I'll be back to show you. Okay guys, I'm done. All you have to do is just trim the edges. You want to leave that about that much out. You want to leave that out. Just a very little bit you want to leave out. So we'll set this to the side. And then we'll put the top on it. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. And I hope you can hear me, because sometimes, okay, you want to put the top part on. You want to kind of press on it and get it out there. And then I got such a small area here to work in, so bear with me. Kind of like rolling it out. Okay, so what we're going to do is, you can see that is also thick. You want to have it thick, but I just think I might have to roll it a little more. But you want it thick. You want it just like the bottom part was. You can see it's thick. Okay, let's see what I can do with this. I want to make sure I'm getting the whole thing covered. So, I got my nail in it already. Shucks. But I want to stick this around. Got my nail in it. So, since I got my nail in it, that's going to be a part where I'm going to show you what you do to it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around this to get some of the and you want to take it off a little bit at a time, because you want to make sure you got you want to go around it. You notice I got my board here. I have wax paper on it, so it really doesn't stick that much. So, but where did my little blade go? Let's go with the blade, which will cut all around it. Of course. I mean, this is the easiest way I could think of doing it. So. Okay, I'm going to pause this until I can get this even. I'm sorry. I had to kind of get this. These things always look easy to make. I like to pause my videos at times so I can shorten the video a little so it's not so long and you're not there forever watching, because whatever you don't see me do, it's all common sense. You can do it. Yeah. You're going to get a little bit of styrofoam on the bottom, but it's okay. It's okay. I always tell my cake buyers not to eat it if it's got too much styrofoam. Nobody wants to eat this after it has styrofoam on it, so I wouldn't recommend this to be eaten. But as you can see, I got my nail in it right here, and we are going to fix that with just a little rubbing. Pretty much got it out. Okay, I'm going to continue to work on this. As you see, I'm just cutting off the edges. These edges that I just smoothed back down here. So I'm going to pause it until I get them off. Okay, everybody. Now, what I am going to do is I got the edges all off, but I have a little more to do. You're going to want to wet the inside of this. Yep. You're going to want to get it wet, go around. You can see I'm peeling it off. And I'm getting the inside wet. It's almost like the glue. Like when you want to glue it together, you put it back down. You push it in. Dab it all the way. You can see. And it will stick together, and that is your top to your hat. You kind of want to go around it with this. Of course. And you want to kind of like, if you see any edges that are sticking out, you don't want to cut it off. You just want to put it right to the side and go down on it and bring it out. Like right here. Here I have a little dent because it was missing a little piece of styrofoam, but you don't have to worry. And then you want to shape it. You want to take your hands and you want to make sure it's nicely formed, nicely shaped. And the next thing you do is wiping it off because it has styrofoam on it. You want to measure you want to make sure your ears are flat and round. You want to kind of like measure where they're going to go. So find your front. Of course, we always look for the one that doesn't have you want to make sure this is dry before you even try putting the ears on. So what you're going to do is you're going to figure out where they're going to go. I can never get this, but if you see, this pretty much looks like where they would go. So I'm going to use my Mila? Yeah? Come here for a minute. I might need your help. I'm 62 years old. I don't know where Mickey Mouse ears go. So, can you judge me? Help me judge, like right there? Like.
Yeah, right.
Right there? Okay. Right there. My granddaughter told me right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to put that hole in there already. And you want to kind of like get it around. So when you push it in, it will go all the way in. And there.
They want to be like this. Like how my balls were.
Is that too far apart?
Nope.
I love doing this because it's like, I've never done one of these before. So, just so you all know, I'm not real perfect. Okay, Mila, the other one?
Little beside. Little. There. But like, don't put exactly there. You want to line it up.
Yeah. Well.
There you go.
Here we go.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
So you want to make sure it's even. You want to make sure you get them lined up too. You don't want one to be higher than the other. So I'm going to take my little thing and we're going to dig in here and we are going to get that. I want to make sure it's flat on both sides. And then we're going to push it in there. There. And I think that's pretty much I think one might be higher than the other. But here's your Mickey Mouse. There. Now, here you can put like a little round circle, white circle, with little red funding around it. White funding with a little red funding around it. You can put the 7 in there, or a 6 or a 5, whatever age they are. Or you can put their name across here if you like. So, I'm going to pause this for a minute and I will be right back. Okay, well anybody, here's my Minnie Mouse. The first time I ever made one was today, so I thought I'd share it with you while I was making it. There's nothing to it. When you put your stick inside of the thing, you will, just to show you, you can do it with glue or you can do it with water, but I am going to do this with glue just to show you. You want to put glue on your sticks, so this will also stick in the inside and you're not having a problem with it moving. You will do the other one and you will also put it in. So that will hold in there. So, well everybody, here it is. Here is my Mickey Mouse hat topper. But anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. Sorry that the video was on and off and I paused it here and there. Like I said, this is the first time I've made one, so I thought I'd share it while I was making it, and I hope you like it. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe.